Out of the way, Dopey!
Hi, welcome back to Auto Tip-Off. Enjoy today's video.
Since late last year, we've been keeping a close eye on the development of Honda's new Africa twin-derived sport tourer, the NT1100, and now it's been revealed, though Honda has taken a pretty subdued approach to its appearance and attitude. Adventure bike-style sport touring bikes, such as BMW's S1000XR and F900XR, along with Yamaha's Tracer 7 and 9, are becoming extremely popular. While the new NT1100 is closely based on the Africa Twin, Honda is promoting it as a more conventional touring model, mentioning the ST1300 Pan-European and NT700 V-DeVille as forerunners. The official release confirms that the NT1100 is powered by the Africa Twin's 101 horsepower 74 kilowatts, 1084 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, with peak power at 7,500 RPM and max torque of 76.7 pound-feet at 6,250 RPM, weighing 525 pounds in base form and 547 pounds when fitted with the optional DCT twin-clutch gearbox. Nevertheless, there were a few surprises in store for the actual unveiling. Not least, the NT1100 retains the Africa Twin steel cradle chassis including its engine, but with a redesigned bolt-on aluminum subframe to accommodate the bike's luggage-lugging aspirations. Despite being built for an adventure bike, the frame easily transitions to touring use. The use of 17-inch wheels on either end, along with lower Showa suspension, provides strong evidence about the NT1100's close link to the Africa Twin. It also avoids the high-rise, adventure bike-inspired aesthetic trend, albeit elements like the mirrors, which are placed on the bars rather than the fairing, are slightly more ADV-style than the touring bike ordinary. The first precise technical specs of the NT1100 were disclosed in August, and a subsequent video footage basically validated what those facts indicated. The NT1100A and NT1100D are two unique models of the bike. A model is by far the more basic machine, with a standard, manual transmission. Our initial specs revealed it to be lower than the D version, with a 53.5-inch height to the top of the screen against 60 inches, and the footage confirms that one of the NT1100s has a noticeably shorter screen than the other, though both appear to be electronically configurable for height. Although both versions of the bike have side cases, with a low-slung exhaust end, can on the right-hand side to make room for them, only the NT1100D version, with the bigger screen, has a top case, including a passenger backrest. This certainly explains the large weight differential between the machines. The NT1100A weighs 524 pounds wet, while the NT1100D weighs 547 pounds in the same state, according to our calculations. A surprise is the bike's price. It's less expensive than the Africa Twin from which it's based. The basic and DCT variants are roughly $1,000 less expensive in Europe than the corresponding Africa Twin. It looks that the new bike's basic suspension is largely to blame for the low cost. The front fork is a 43mm Showa SFF BP, while the rear is a Pro-Link with a Showa monoshock. Each end only has preload adjustment and has substantially less travel than the Africa Twin, 5.9 inches front and rear versus 9.1 inches front and 8.7 inches rear for the adventure bike. The front brakes have 4-pot Nissan radial calipers and 310mm discs, while the rear brakes have a single piston caliper with a 256mm rotor. The Africa Twin connections continue with the same instrument pack, featuring a 6.5-inch color TFT display with a smaller LCD screen underneath it, and, as with the current Africa Twin, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as is Bluetooth connectivity. There are 3 pre-programmed riding modes: Urban, Rain, and Tour, that customize engine power, wheelie control, and traction control settings, as well as 2 user-defined customizable modes. If you choose the DCT box, the mode options get more complex, as there are 4 settings to customize how the bike changes gears in completely automatic mode, as well as the option of a manual setting to allow rider-controlled shifts through buttons on the bars. Even though initial type approval documentation indicated that the DCT version of the bike would have a taller screen than the standard model, both variants feature the same height-adjustable design. It has a startling range of motion, altering height and angle across 5 different settings, and is reinforced with side wind deflectors to direct airflow away from the rider's hands. Side cases are included, with roughly 3,966 cubic inches, about 65 liters, of total capacity, and a top case is available, adding another 3,051 cubic inches, about 50 liters, of storage while also serving as a pillion backrest. The NT1100's touring credentials are enhanced by a big, 5.4-gallon fuel tank, which should provide enough fuel for a 250-mile range. The NT1100 is set to be on sale in the United Kingdom next spring. They're still waiting to hear about Honda's intentions for the NT1100 in the United States, but the bike appears to be well suited to American roads and riders. Thanks for looking in. Do not, however, forget to check out our other videos, and of course, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next episode. We'll be around tomorrow as usual. Catch up with you then. Hope you enjoyed the video. Ta-ra for now.